According to Nelson Mandela, education is the most powerful weapon we can use to change the world. And that great philosopher, Socrates, opined that education is the kindling of a flame and not the filling of a vessel. It is on these timeless values that Elizade University was founded, with a vision to create a generation of wholesome graduates who would not only be educationally sound, but morally upright and empowered to become change agents in their chosen fields of endeavor.
The core value is to raise students or graduates who will be able to stand up anywhere in the world and can be relied upon in whatever they say or do, and where academics or practices are concerned, they can measure up to standard. We are not just educating people for academics alone, but morally, because without character, it's a waste of time.
A major value that we cherish in this university is that ethics consciousness. That is, we have looked at the Nigerian society today, and you will agree with me, that we need more ethics conscious, graduates going into that world of work where there's so much confusion, unemployment, and a lot of, corruption, as we all know it. So we believe that this is one of the strong values that we cherish in this university, and we kept imparting this value to our students throughout their 4-year career. Another value that we cherish is what we call professionalism. For example, in our recruitments, we are always looking for people who are professionally competent. We don't mind waiting before we get one. But when we get one, that's when we're satisfied. You find that most of our teaching staff are highly qualified, and most of them have the experience that we're looking for. And in most cases, we always ask questions about their ICT compliance. Because in this university, we just don't give lectures in the traditional sense. Some cases we use other modes of learning, IT-based, like iLearn mode, to teach our students, so that after a lecture, a student can go back to the hostel, use his or her computer to load the lectures that we have given and try to review the lectures.
Ilaremoki, Ondo State, the nest of Elizade University, where leaders are hatched, beckons with its embracing ambience of abounding serenity in the wide expanses of greenery and the unmistakably undulating topography, coupled with the sight of engaging architecture that warmly greets the eyes upon arrival to the grounds of Elizade University campus. We see the manifestation of a great vision for a center for quality education, ensconced away from the noise and distractions of busy urbanization. An excellent work in progress and the answer to the need of the 21st century requirements for contemporary world standard education.
The environment is very luscious, and it encourages academically for lecturers, for students, and so on. And as I told you, we are ICT compliant. Where you are now, you can go on the internet. I think my internet service is on right here, so I don't have to go anywhere. I can Google here, I can go to internet, I can go to the wide web. No problem. These are some of the comparative advantages. And as I told you, we use a lot of IT in teaching today. And we are not satisfied. We are still looking for new modes of instructing our students. Because you will agree with me that how many Nigerian students can sit for 2 hours taking lectures? If you want me to tell you the secret of these students, after 30 minutes, you cannot really retain their attention. So you have to go into that kind of mode that will make them sit for a long time and be concentrated. And that is going, with IT. Some of them can be on the phone for 5 hours and moving from one program to the other. So we are also trying to incorporate that so that some of our students can have all the lectures on their computer, on their phone. So when they are bored with, all the Davido music, they can now go and read their lectures. And they can even see their teacher talking, and make fun of them.
About 3 years ago, when accounting was just at 200 level, we had course, our students had course, to compete with other universities in the Southwest. There were 11 universities that took part in that competition. Now, those other universities already had their economics, their business administration, their accounting at 400 level. We competed and we came first in that competition. 200 level students competing with 400 level students, and yet 200 level students came first. That's to tell you that we are very strong academically. Then we have very stable academic calendar. Once you come into Elizade University and you sign an agreement that you are going to spend 4 years, you spend 4 years and go away.
Elizade University, undoubtedly a luminous star on Nigeria's educational scene and inarguably a rising force on the African educational landscape. Central to the purpose of this great institution has been our drive for a wholesome molding experience of intellect, mind, and body. Our academic disciplines traverse a wide spectrum of human endeavor, with each of our 5 faculties: engineering, basic and applied sciences, humanities, law and social and management sciences, offering multiple courses. These courses are taught by eminently qualified personnel with years of invaluable experience, unrivaled passion for imparting knowledge, uncommon willingness to not just teach, but engage the minds of the students to research and explore ideas for problem-solving relevance.
We have very strong curriculum, very strong curriculum. Let me say this, when we are going to start engineering and we are going to approach the National Universities Commission for approval to start that program, and they then said they were coming for resource verification. So we are advised to send the curriculum we prepared or developed to the University of Illinois, where in Nigerian at that time was the Vice Chancellor, Professor Adishida, himself a professor of engineering. So we sent it there. They looked at it, they reviewed it, and they came back to us and said, this is a perfect document. That's coming from university in America.
This is where knowledge is different from wisdom. Knowledge is acquisition of knowledge, but wisdom is the application of knowledge. And if you cannot apply what you have learned, then you are virtually useless. So application of knowledge is what we emphasize to them. You can graduate as an engineer and you become any other thing apart from engineering. So it's the use you put your learning to. So we want you to be independent, to think deeply about what you can use whatever you have learned in the university to achieve in your lifetime.
Because we understand that achieving our goal to deliver well-rounded students is deserving of the most conducive environment, we have ensured the provision of engaging platforms for social activities, excellent recreational facilities for all our students within the university campus grounds.
We should also encourage them to be very active in athletics, because the university is not a place where all you do is to read books. We have some of the best facilities for athletics in this university. We have a beautiful gym. It's good for students as well as for staff. We have the football pitch. We have basketball pitch. And the university is trying to introduce swimming pool. So we want, students that are coming here with a sound body so that we can build their mental capability much faster.
Our core ideals at Elizade University are built on the tripod of decorum, decency, and responsibility. Our nutritional plan is built on an understanding of hygiene and balanced nutrition, where every meal is not only a tasty experience, but an opportunity to provide the required nutrition for optimal performance of both body and mind. Indeed, the world seeks men and women who will not only exist, but live to create indelible marks on the sands of time for the good of humanity. And as we move on in the establishment of this dream, we look beyond the present challenges as we ceaselessly work towards cultivating a generation of young people who inspire belief, faith, and hope in a brighter future.
It is a university that is conceived to arrest this craze for foreign education, especially at bachelor's level. You may be surprised to hear that Nigeria is spending about 45 million in terms of foreign exchange, let's say in dollars, in Ghana for education. Then talk about Europe, Britain, North America. We're spending millions of our foreign exchange just for our children to get bachelor's education. This university is conscious of it, and this university feels that we can compete and arrest this exodus of our young people just to get bachelor's degree elsewhere. Because we are trying to ensure that the bachelor's program that we have here, the program is quite competitive. And the teachers that are delivering these courses, we are ensuring that they are some of the best you can find around.
My vision is that it will become one of the best, if not the best university in this country. But I want a university that will compare very favorably with the likes of Harvard University, with Oxford and Cambridge and other first-class universities all over the world.
Join us on this journey to a greater future for Nigeria, Africa, and indeed the whole world. Welcome to innovation. Welcome to Elizade University. Let's go higher.